So my computer's acting a fool, my iPhone is acting a fool, everything is not great for me today and yesterday electronically. So we're gonna try to work our way through this and hopefully it all works out. But no promises. So right off the bat, I'm sorry because I know your screen is probably sideways. It is not letting me have my screen in the other direction. So that's wicked fun. I'm just grabbing a card base. Well, hi, Linda Lou. Oh, and don't mind my husband with the leaf blower. Oh my gosh. I'm here. Hey, Aaliyah. How are you? Yes, I'm sorry about the leaf blower. I'm sorry about the electronics. I'm sorry about all the things. You rotated your phone and you're all good? Fantastic. That makes me happy. All right, so what we're gonna do is, oh, hi Mama, happy birthday yesterday, or well, 2 days ago now. My time continuum is totally messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a card with our new laser cut words. So I'm gonna start with an A2 card base. This is just Hammermill 65-pound paper. Normal, whatever. Go chase a toddler. I'm so happy you jumped on even for a moment, Ilea. I miss you. I was actually just talking about you the other day, so maybe your ears were burning. All good things. All good things. I was talking about a conversation we had a few years ago and how we came out of it respecting each other even more, even though we did not like change each other's minds on anything or blah, blah, blah. Okay, so first of all, what I like to do is I like to trim all of my paper down to 1/8 of an inch consecutive stair steps. So this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. That's an 1/8 of an inch smaller. And then we're gonna do our coloring paper 1/8 of an inch smaller than that. So this one will be 4, and this one will be 5 1/4. All right. So we have that. Yes, you can totally have your own opinion and still respect one another and have an adult conversation about those opinions. What? Okay, so these are little characters that I colored several months ago now. And so I have those. I have my papers. And then I have these brand new laser cut words. Hi, Carrie. How are you? So these brand new laser cut words. And so this is the pack of happy birthday ones. And Carrie, you do have a pack of these coming to you. And so I wanted to show you guys, they come unassembled so that you can assemble them however you want, but mainly so that you can color these however you want as well. So it's just the word and the shadow. This one has 3 of them. Those of you who were at the Jolly July virtual retreat got other ones. Those are now in the shop as well. They say ho 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 and chillin' and something else. Okay, so there's these 3. I'm gonna color one of them to match. I haven't decided which one yet, so I'm just gonna set these up here and see. Then I have all this really pretty mermaid paper. I have this graphic 45 set that has all of these cool papers. I'm thinking they might be too big for what I'm doing, and a little too, like the purple ones wouldn't work, but the teal ones would. I also have this first edition Beyond the Shore, and again, I'm not real sure that the purple one would work, but she does have purple hair, so maybe. But then I have, I know it does almost look a little bit Disney-esque. I have this authentique paper pad that I've been hoarding for a very long time. And it has some really cool papers in here. I love this mermaid paper so much. And I think it might work for what I'm wanting to do. So I might use that. And if I use that, then I'm going to use this wooden plank piece as well. And then let's see if there's another accent piece in here. Sea glass or scales. I kind of like the scales because they're a big contrast. So there we go. Paper hoarding complete. Okay. Another win for the paper hoarding. So what I'm going to do first is I have coloring paper here. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to use it because I may not actually need it. This is going to be my first layer. Yes, your view is sideways, Sandy. I said that because the Book of Faces is not being very nice to me, so you have to rotate your phone sideways. None of my electronics are working right now. So it's not you, it's me. It's fine. It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. But Milligan said she rotated her phone, your mom said she rotated her phone, and it was all fine. So, yay, you're working on the new stamps. Hooray. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab, I have this little scrap of black so that I can mat these, but essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut a strip of this off, and I think I want it to be like, I'm gonna make it 2 1/4 inches. Do you love how my husband decides to do yard work whenever I go live? It's just one of those things. Okay. So this is 2 1/4 inches, and then since my card is 4 1/4, and that's 4, so I want to make this slightly smaller. So I'm going to make this 3 1/2. So then I want to make this, okay, I want to make this 1/8 of an inch larger. So that makes this 2 3/8. And I know y'all are like already, oh my God, it's 10 a.m. on a Saturday and you're doing 1/8 of an inch. Yes, I always do 1/8 of an inch. So this is 3 1/2. So that makes this 3 5/8. I just like what the 1/8 of an inch does. Okay, so this is gonna go down here. Now I have this, and I want to cut it so that the pattern is vertical. So it's not raining here yet, Mama, but I'm sure if it's raining at your house, it's gonna be close. So I'm gonna start by making this, do I want this 2 1/2? I'm gonna start by making this 2 3/4. I can always cut it down, but I can't add more. So in true paper hoarder fashion. All right, and then this is, I'm gonna cut this at 4 1/2 so that it's like that. Yep, that's what I want. Uh-oh, that's a bummer. So let's see, what's this? I'm just gonna cut it to fit this. So this is 4 1/4, so we're gonna cut this. I mean, yeah. Okay. and this as 2 3/4, so this is gonna be 2 7/8. So this is like basically how I do card layouts, you guys. I start just cutting paper. I love tons of layers. And so it's, for me to create lots and lots of layers is really cathartic. I don't know why. I also will save these little bits because I'm gonna cut them down to put on the inside of the card. So there's that. There's one more thing I want to find, which I did not yet grab. Oh yes, Carrie, we love funny stories. Hit me. Well, I find my cheesecloth that I need for an embellishment for my card. And I don't remember where, oh, there it is right there. Cheesecloth. Hey, Carrie, dibs for both. Oh, dibs for the booth. You already like it, huh? Okay, well that's good because I have a plan, Sandy. Remember the shell that we got in Florida? That's going on here. Okay, so again, I like to create with all kinds of textures and all kinds of different scenarios. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab my vintage photo distress ink, walnut stain, fresh corduroy. There's vintage photo. Because I want to make it look a little bit distressed. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the corners. I like to do opposite corners. And if you do one, you gotta do them all. Otherwise it looks super weird. Oops. Sandy, you bought me this corner puncher at one of the shows. And I can't even tell you how much I use it. Like, it doesn't actually get put away. It stays on my desk. So, there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna move those aside. Take this, and we're just gonna go around the edges here. Really lightly. Nothing too crazy. Also gonna do that on the inside. So that the card is all cohesive. I do not have a screen right now. My screen on my computer is black for this video. So if I go off the screen, you guys gotta tell me because I have no idea if I'm going off the screen or not. Okay. So I took my dogs out for a walk this morning. All good, right to do. My neighbor stops me to chat. Those of you who know I'm a hobbit, so we were chatting awake. And be funny and say and looking away. I go into the house and I tell Stefan and smile on his face. He proceeds to tell me to look down. I look down and my new nipple had a feeling of sticking out a hole in my shirt. I almost peed. Oh my god. Oh, Carrie. Only Only you, my friend. Only you. What color of what, Mama? This is vintage photo if you're asking what color of ink I'm using. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Yikes. I'm gonna take this white edge off of here. So now, Carrie, you have holy underwears and holy shirts. Don't go out with no bra. Oh my goodness gracious, you crack me up, my dear. Oh, I guess I should have punched the corners of these too. My bad. You can't find any of the things you need in your craft room? I'm sorry. I'm working on my ATCs too, bestie. Just in case you're wondering. I can show them to y'all if y'all want to see my ATCs that I'm working on. They are a work in progress. They are not done by any means. I have several more layers to go. Okay, so again, as I said, I like to use these same papers on the inside. I generally do the, guess what today is? We always want to see. I don't know what today is. What is today? Today's Saturday? Oh, bye, Mama. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure my glue is unclogged. I love our new Bear pens because they don't get lost on your desk. Oh, you get to see Steve Harvey tonight, you lucky duck. Oh my God. You need to just turn on your phone and lean it against your glass or something so that I can be there with you. All right, so there's the decor on the inside of my card. We're gonna go back to the outside now. He's at Choctaw. Okay, so now I'm gonna distress the edges of these. And by distress, I mean ink. A lot of the times people distress them by like ripping the edges and stuff. And I have that distress tool. I do that at times, but it's messy and I'm not a fan of messy. So I'm gonna forgo all that. Sandy and I love Steve Harvey, you guys. Like, we both love Steve Harvey. We watch a lot of the times in our hotel room when we're not watching Murder, Death, Kill. You will for sure find us watching I almost said The Price is Right, the Family Feud, because it's just hilarious, so funny. But on top of that, Celebrity Family Feud, y'all, is a thing. Let me tell you. And there's an episode that has Snoop Dogg on it that y'all gotta watch. I'm just using some excess ink on the shell to give it a little bit more dimension. All right. Throw that away. All right, so now I need to clean this up because I don't want brown everywhere. These glass boards, you guys, are amazing. I destroyed mine yesterday and it just wipes right up. So, FYI, he is hysterical. Oh, I haven't watched Judge Harvey. We loved Family Feud, except for the problem with Family Feud is this. Sandy and I turn it on and we can't go to sleep because we watch and we listen and we answer and all the things. I filled my glue thing too full and now it doesn't want to work properly. So one of the best things about Barely Art glue is that it gives you a second. So I'm gonna glue together the individual layers first. And then I'm going to assemble the card. So I just stick this on there kind of haphazard, and then when I pick it up, I can manipulate it the way I want it. And then I lay it face down and use my espresso in order to adhere those perfectly, burnish that glue. All right, so I have these. I'm gonna put my bear pen on there. You need to find it just as funny as favorite food. I thought you were talking about Family Feud. I didn't think you were talking about something else. Okay, so I have that. I'm gonna grab one more thing out of here. If I can find it. Oh my goodness. There it is. Got it. Okay, I have my nothing but net stencil. I'm gonna need that. It's important. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna start laying out my card. So this is gonna go here. I want this to go here. This is gonna go here. Then I'm gonna pull in my sentiments here and see which one I want. I kinda think I want this one. And then this little dude. And then the little parrot's probably gonna go inside. I'm gonna have to put my little Pirate Sandy on another card. So I want this to go up. All right, something like that. These obviously now they look really stark. Like they're very, very white. So I don't want it to be that white. So now I know. And I'm gonna just hit the edges of this with my brush. And I'm putting my little magnet on there. To hold this in place so I don't rip it. Okay. Wipe up my ink again. Now, I'm gonna take my tweezers and my glue. I always put way too much glue on these, but it really doesn't matter if you're using Barely Art glue because it dries invisible, so you don't have to worry about it. These are the laser cut words, yes. This is the laser cut sentiment. And if you do it right and don't stretch them out, they fit on there perfectly. There we go. Now, where I got like a ton of excess glue, I'm gonna wipe that off some, just because I don't want a big bubble of glue there. But again, if you use Barely Art glue, carry your new glue gun thing that you got. Even Simon Hurley took the Nuvo glue and dumped it out and put Barely Art glue in it, in the Nuvo bottle, so that it worked for the glue gun. So just FYI, we have some refills at Sandy's house, so if you ever need to order a refill so that you can ditch the Nuvo glue and put the Barely Art glue in there, we have that available. All right. Look at how cool that is. Love that. Yes, Million, it is magnetic. Okay. So now, I'm not going to use those ones today. I'm going to use this. I know it looks like I put a ton of glue on there. I promise it's not as much as it looks like. People outside riding bikes and Archie's growling at them. I also generally take this opportunity before my card gets too bulky to stamp it. So, there you go. With the spare bottle already. Okay, so now I have this net stencil. And what I planned on doing was here we go. This is what I want. So this is Distress Grit paste, and it's dark gray. It's called Crypt. And, ooh, I don't even think I've opened it. Nope. It's like sandy. And, not sandy, but like sandy, ocean sandy. And so I wanted to take this and put it, I don't want that to be like that. I want it to be like this. So before I do this, because I'm brilliant, there we go. Why have a magnet board if you don't use the magnets, right? So this, my friends, is what we call mixed media. I know, scary. But I used to be really afraid of mixed media until I realized like almost everything is already mixed media. And then I decided it wasn't so scary after all. And now Sandy's the one that's afraid of mixed media. We changed places. All right. So I'm going to put this little seal back on here. And oops, I got some grit on my magnet there. These magnets are so strong. And then I'm gonna peel this up. Look at how cool that is. Isn't that awesome? And I'm just gonna set this over here. Pretty awesome, right? Hey, Bee, how are you? So I'm gonna use my heat gun and dry this a little bit. Just to speed up the process. Okay. Now I need to get my dots, my sweet pops, because the next layers I'm gonna have to pop up. Because I want to put cheesecloth underneath. I know, Sandy is probably losing her mind right now. So, scissors, and I just cut off a chunk of cloth. No measuring, no rhyme or reason. Hey, Bridget, look at me getting all like messy and stuff. Are you so proud? Okay, so then I'm gonna take this cheesecloth and I'm just gonna kind of like lay it on here. Okay, and I have been heating up my glue gun, so I'm just gonna take a little glue and adhere this. Hopefully without burning the holy living you-know-what's out of my fingers. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab this piece, which is the piece I wanted to put underneath, and I'm gonna put some sweet pops on there. Bridget, wait till you see my ATCs. You'll be so proud. I got really messy yesterday, like almost to the point where I was like, oh, maybe I should just go shower, because y'all know I'm not a messy crafter, and getting like inky and dirty and all that stuff, just, it hurts my soul. But yesterday it was kind of cathartic. I needed to do it. So here we are. All right. So now I'm going to take this and put it right down here. Just like that. It's totally not straight. There we go. Now it's straight. Messy art, happy heart. You must not be talking to me, girl. Okay. And I actually think I'm going to put a little more of that net here, because I'm going to hide most of it anyways. So we're just going to add some more, and I'm going to add it in a different direction. So back to the grit paste, y'all. And I'm just haphazardly put it on here. I am not like having a specific, I'm not doing it even. I'm just tossing it on here. scraping up anything that's extra, putting it back in because, you know, waste not, want not, and all that. And again, I'm gonna pull this off. Oh my gosh, I love it. Looks like those mermaids are behind the net. Okay. So again, I'm gonna grab my heat gun. Notice I always keep my heat gun moving. This stuff has a tendency to boil up and burn and all of that stuff. So just keep your heat gun moving. Now, the other thing I want to do to this, and I know it seems weird to do at this stage, but it is something that's super cool, is I'm going to take this. This is just water in a distress sprayer, and I'm going to do what I call a short spray. So if you pull the trigger, you get this fine mist. But if you do a short spray, you just barely pull the trigger and you get like these big spots. And I want those spots to be like water drops around that distress ink on my mermaids. So I'm gonna let it sit there for just a second so that the ink can interact with the water. And then I'm gonna dab that off with just a tissue. And it gives this really neat texture. And I don't know if you can see, like, see right there? It textures all of it. It's really cool. It's all in the details, you guys. It's all in the details. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this and I'm going to put Sweet Pops at the top of it, not at the bottom. And the reason is I'm gonna be gluing it to this, so I don't want Sweet Pops at the bottom of it. Are y'all still with me? We doing all right here? You guys getting any ideas? Inspiration? Okay, so now I have my mermaids. I'm gonna put them down here. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of glue. Okay. So now I have my little happy birthday here. And I am also gonna pop that up. 'Cause I mean, why not, right? Those were like huge scissors that I used to cut that, but whatevs, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it right down here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is this girl, we have in the shop once more our Sweet Springs. And Sweet Springs are so much fun, you guys. If you are not using them, are you even living? So I take the sticker off of the back. This is the one that has the hole in it. It's also the white side. If you notice, this is white, this is transparent. So I put the white side on the back of the character. I like to add a little extra glue to it. They are self-adhesive, but for me, I mean, people are gonna be like wobbling this thing like crazy. And so I just like to put extra glue on it for the heck of it. I hold that down so it adheres. And then I stretch the spring. And then I take this part off. And again, I add extra glue because, you know, especially if this is going in the booth, people are gonna be wobbling it. I use my tweezers to get my big fat hands out of the way. And I put her right here. Oh my God, it's so much fun. All right, so then we have this cool shell and this little ribbon. That I want to add. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Maybe I should add the shell like this. I don't know. We're gonna try it though. Woo, that shell is hot tamales. So hot. Mm-hmm. I know, it's our shell from Florida, but if you call dibs on this card, I'm gonna use it, so. I put the other ones in our scrapbook. Okay, so now, just when you think I'm done, I'm not. Because, you know, I have to add, oh, my translucent ones are up here, some dots. Because we need bubbles, right? It's under the C card, we need bubbles. Bubbles are important. Put those away, put that away, get rid of all this. Yes, you guys see me cleaning up. I know I should have used my espresso, but it was kind of a weird angle, so. Those obviously need glue. It was just a sticker book, Carrie. I overfilled it, so it's not a very happy sticker book, but it is a sticker book. You can also get like a little photo album for it too. All the dots. Target maybe? Walmart? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible crafter, I don't remember. The most dangerous part of crafting for me is these tweezers. I poke myself all the time. So put my little bear pin back in here. And there you have it, guys. Our new laser cut letters. Do I need to turn it that way for you guys? Our new laser cut letters. Or sentiments. Cute little girl. Our nothing but net stencil. Our translucent dots that are back in. Our wobbles that are back in. This is from the bag of bows, so I hand tie bows and put them in bags, random bags of bows. So you have those. Yeah. And there it is. A new card. So fun. So thank y'all for joining me. We'll probably be using another one of these tomorrow. Because, I mean, it's a 3-pack, so, you know, come on now. But there it is, our fun little card. I'll probably take this little dude. Maybe I'll put the little Sandy inside. She fits in there perfectly. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna put the little Sandy inside. Just like this. And oh, I thought I knocked the shell off. I guess I didn't. I'm putting the little Sandy inside, and then we're gonna take the little bird. We're gonna put him right there. There you go. Now it's all complete. Yeah, right? It's a Sandy card with a shell. Do more, don't go away. Milligan, I'm willing to take more ribbon if you want to give me more. The bags of bows aren't really selling all that well, so people must not have wanted them as bad as they said they were wanting them. So, I just gotta see if people want to buy the bags of bows. But, yeah. I'm always down for ribbon. And then I just take my dots and I put them back in there. So, there you go. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, probably at 10 a.m. again. I'm not 100% sure, but I need to go watch my spatula and probably take a photo of this card. So I will see y'all later. Toodle. Oh, wait, stop. You guys wanted to see the beginning of my ATCs. Ooh, look at it. Creepy, spooky. Ooh. Bridget, I got so dirty and messy making these. It started out as white paper. Ooh. There you go. There's your sneak peek. Yep. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Toodles.